Hello, everybody. Hey, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? Good evening. Hello. What y'all got going on right now? What y'all over there doing? A good evening. It ain't too late. Is it too late to be up? No. Normally, I be asleep, but I had to stop myself at 8 o'clock. Like, bitch, what you doing? Get your ass over there. Thank you so much, Maria. I appreciate that donation. Hello. Hello. Hey, my loves. What's going on? Key Lightworker, what's good? How you doing, beautiful stranger? What's going on? Eyes open to all truth. I know that's right. Because we about to get into some motherfucking truth. So on this channel right here, girl, you in the right squad, ain't you? Mm-hmm. Cause that's all we talk about. We don't want no bullshit. Like, don't give me the half fake shit. Mm-mm. 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 Okay. Listen. Yes. Happy birthday, my Libras. Shine bright like a diamond. Thank you so much, love. Shelly, I appreciate that. What's going on? The Roswell story was good. Beautiful, gorgeous. Hey, Queen, what's going on? What's going on? Amy, what's popping? Like, listen. It's like I don't even know where to start. Because you know your girl always, I be thinking. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Crystal, for that beautiful donation. I appreciate you. Thank you. Listen, you know your girl be thinking. It's just the wheels in my head, they be turning all the time. Like, I mean, listen, so I be like to think stuff out or put shit together. Like, I've been getting a lot of epiphanies with this full moon energy and different downloads that got my mouth like, wow, like what? Like mind blowing things, you guys, okay? And it's like, okay, like we going through this spiritual warfare, and it's like, what the hell? I read some of you guys' comments, and I always see like, why won't they just leave us alone? Like, why are they still attacking us? Why are they doing this? Like, oh my gosh, I wish they just stopped. Like, but baby girl, thank you so much, loves. Thank y'all. I ain't even looking at the screen. Thank you so much for that donation. I appreciate you. But we always ask this question like, why? Why the fuck don't they leave us alone? All right, y'all. I think I got it. All right. Okay. I think I figured it out. Okay. Cause I be thinking like, cause I want to help y'all. I want to help me too, bitch. Cause guess what? It's like I ain't even. Who are you again? You know, cause that's the energy that we be in. Cause it's we in Libra season, so we can talk Libras. Listen, right? And everybody in the chat ain't Libras. I know that. All right, but you just like the Libra vibe. That's why y'all be fucking with us. Some of y'all just fuck with us because yeah, a lot of y'all don't like that bullshit even. No matter what sign you is, you like, listen, I need the real shit. Like, fuck all that sugar coated shit. Like I'm not trying to take the wrong moves or make the wrong actions. And that's why y'all be fucking with Libras like that. I dig it. You ain't even gotta be a Libra, but real recognize real. That wasn't just a saying. That was a real thing. You know what I'm saying? Right? Like real recognize real. Like so, it's like nah. I'm not going to play myself. Whatever. But listen. Let me just say, right? Because this ain't even a Libra thing. This is a everybody thing. So boom. if you sitting there, right, you at the point where as though you actually got to doing your mission. You actually made it. You know what you're here to do. You actually doing the work, right? Whatever it is, whether it's a nutritionist, a healer, a Reiki healer, a freaking tarot card reader, a freaking oracle card reader, just a channeler, a motherfucking medium, a spellcaster, like whatever you was here like made for. Y'all, thank y'all so much for the beautiful donations. Like, I'm trying to catch them all, baby, but thank y'all so much. But when y'all sitting there, right, it's like you be sitting there, right, collective, like no bullshit, and you in your purpose, and then it's like left and right. It's like more shit, and you feel like you dodging the shit, you done found the way around the shit. It's like, yeah, you can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man energy. Like, y'all be in that energy, like that bobbing and weaving. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to these attacks, right? And it ain't cause, you just the fastest woman man alive, right? No, right? It's because you've been being attacked since you was a child. And this is where it hit me. Cause see, Empress fella take it back. Cause I mean, this is a thought I didn't even have. Yeah, I don't even know where this thought came from. But I was talking to my big mom and shit, right? So she kind of gave me this little, tidbit of information. And I'm like, wow. It started then. Some of you guys don't even remember when that shit started. But for real, you've been being attacked since you was a child, bro. Like, listen, and this is where I'm about to make y'all dig in the crates, all right? So get ready, get your popcorn, your tea, your little wine, get your cigarettes, your weeds, whatever you need, because sit the fuck down. Listen to this shit, because this going to blow your shit, all right? Now, look. So 99.9% of the time, we all came into a family life where everything wasn't hunky-dory, right? No matter what it had happened, right? You were all born of a parent, said mother, said father, whatever situation, whatever this was, right? They might have been abusing substances, just in a lower vibration, right? Just whatever they did, okay? They were abusive, sexually abusive, physically abusive, mentally abusive, right? So I was sitting in there, chilling. You know what I be doing? I be just chilling, you know what I'm saying? And I was thinking of this thing that used to happen to me when I turned 12, right? All right, boom. Like, fuck before I turned 12, right? Let's go back to when I was 10, right? Something happened. Man, let me tell you something. Something happened when you was 7. You realized something when you was 7 years old, right? And I'm about to give y'all the timeline, and I'm going to let y'all take your time, go back to y'all kitchen and think about this shit. But for real, y'all at 7, y'all may have realized, y'all had some weird ass dreams. Let's just say that. Even at 7 years old, right? Y'all had some weird ass dreams. Like, it was just so real though, right? Some of y'all, it even started even back when you was like 1. Okay, let's talk about it. I know I'm not the only one that remembers shit since I was 1 year old. So I know that. Whoever came with me on my timeline, they probably remember shit since they was 1 year old. I remember getting potty trained, my G. Like, I remember when I made my first boo-boo, bitch. Yeah, I remember when I made my first boo-boo. Okay? I was so happy. I was sitting in front. I was sitting on the little potty, right? And my big mom, she was on the bed, and I was sitting in front of the little TV. I think I was watching I don't know, bitch, but I was watching some little cartoon. I think it was something about them either was Gumby or it was something on Channel 12. I do know that. All right. Now, I was watching a little cartoon, and I remember I made my first boo-boo. Big Mom was so excited for me. That was a good girl, Big Mom said to me. And I was like, yeah, and listen, I remember a lot. So we're not even going to go back that far for me, right? So let's start at, I think I was 3 or 4. Throughout that time, even from 1 to then, I was being tested, bro. I remember I had started living with a person. My mom was having some troubles, and she, felt like it was just too much. So a friend of hers took me in. Okay, let's just say it like that. Ain't no need to put a whole bunch of other extras on it, right? And and um, I remember around that time, like, and this was a church going person, right? And I was praising and they would have the church services, and I remember feeling so good when I would hear that music playing, honey. I would get up, and I mean, my body would just move like uncontrollably as a kid, right? And I remember this one time I was praising God so hard at the age of, like, I think I was like 3. I don't know, man. But listen, I was praising God so hard. The sun, it just felt like the sun was shining on me. Like I was shining brighter than a motherfucker, collective. My soul felt free, honey. I ain't know what was going on, but I felt, no, I was a kid, just they was playing the music, but it was just like, when you in black people churches, Amy, they got the drums, they got the whole motherfucking band playing, and back in the day, they was straight band, you know what I'm saying? The organ players, like, motherfuckers was killing it in that bitch, and they was playing the drums and shit like that, and I was so attracted to the drums. Like, I was like, yo, when I was littler, I was like, yo, I'm gonna play the drums when you got me fucked up. I'm gonna play them fucking drums. I don't know why, but baby, all I knew is I wanted to play the fucking drums. Like, something about the bass, the boom, like, yo, it was just my shit, you know? So I was, getting it in the church, boy. I tell you, this man, you talk about you ain't never seen the devil. I seen the devil, Lord have mercy. First time I seen the devil. Okay? Because that's how hard I was praising. And I looks over in the crowd, and it was some very dark energies in the crowd. And one of the energies, we just gonna say, told me to sit the fuck down. Baby, you talking about your whole life feeling like it got sucked out of you? Okay? Ooh, that was the first time, my first blow I felt as a child, despite the abuse before that, as like that blow of fear. So I never understood, right now that I'm older, I never understood the currency of fear. When I was littler, like, ain't that was never told to you, right? So, uh, apparently, this shit, I done had a lot of reflections today. I got told a lot of things, okay? A lot of fucking things, okay? But think about when you was littler, okay? Because I feel like a lot of y'all, these is the things y'all don't want to look at no more, right? The things you like to bury deep within, because the things that used to scare you as a child, that you being so precious and so pure, right? You being in fear like that, especially when you shining bright like that, a child, they say children are innocent and all that cool shit. It's true, right? But the way you was shining when you was littler, you could have got sexually abused, you could have got physically abused, mentally, or all of the motherfucking above, sis. Like, hello? All right? So a lot of you guys, you could have got all of the motherfucking above, And it's like, why would that happen to me? I was just a child. Well, baby, that was just another tactic for you to be afraid. Because when you seen your sexual abuser or your abuser, abusive mother, abusive father, uncle, friend, whoever, when you seen them, that fear, boy, your heart would get to racing. You get nervous, palms sweaty, you scared. You terrified, right? When you see them people, whoever it was. But they were actually there putting your life here to infuse fear, right? And see how you respond to it. Now, when the way you respond to it was tears, okay, crying, shaking, maybe being withdrawn, it made you become the odd one out because certain things that happened to you in your life you had no control over, and you just had to take it because you was a child, right? And ain't nobody gonna believe a little baby, because they used to tell us a child is to be seen, not heard. Well, bitch, what if somebody hurting me? Who would I tell then? Nobody? I'm just supposed to get hurt? Okay. I'm so glad that they threw that damn term away, because I ain't never heard it as I got older. Not one of y'all. Did y'all say that to y'all kids? Not one. You know why? Because y'all learned that lesson. Because y'all had went through that shit. You like, baby, if somebody touch you, you let me know, okay? Ain't that what y'all tell y'all children? Right? Because when we was little, we go up against an adult, we getting popped in the mouth. Go stand in the corner. Get your ass whooped for standing up for yourself. Huh. Which in turn, as an adult, you became passive aggressive. You see how that worked out? Yeah. You ain't know that it happened when you was like 3. When you became passive aggressive, that's when the codependency set in. That's when the unsure of who you are, your well-being, your worth came from. Your insecurities. That's where it all started from. So before you look at, oh, that DM did this, no, it was your mama and your daddy and whoever else that was the role model in your family. It was them. They showed you that right there. Yep. Will they take accountability for it? Hell no. Because that's not what they did in that time. They thought they were right, collective. You go to your mom, your daddy today, like, Mama, Daddy, you know what? You really hurt me when I was littler. I bet you they going to argue you down. But like, don't you come to me with that bullshit. Instead of saying, damn, baby, you know what? I didn't even look at it like that. I'm sorry. You know, like, what can I do to try to, heal it? I wasn't in my right mind. Ain't nobody teach me. They not going to say that. They not going to take accountability. Bitch, where? Never will they ever. Nope. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Okay? So that's when God was trying to show y'all, don't look for nobody's apology. See, because now when y'all got in relationships, y'all stay looking for these motherfuckers to apologize for being dickheads when they ain't even had a good role model to show them how to be a man and or a woman. They ain't had no good role model. Okay? Like, come on, let's talk about it. Like, for real, let's talk about this shit, y'all. Like, listen. Like, I ain't, coming down on nobody, but we just talking facts right now. Right? So we can't even blame these dummies for not trying to heal themselves, right? Because everybody was to get the same test, but how did you, 11:11 on the clock, handle it? Huh. So let's talk about that fear being currency. So, boom. A lot of things that happened to us when we were littler, right? It was all fear-based, right? It made you afraid to do things or live your life, right, the way you wanted to live it, right, as an adult, right? Afraid of what society thinks, right? That's where that situations arise. What's crazy? Because now I'm getting this, like, if you think about it, collective, there were some things in your life when you was littler that could have killed you, but you made it. All them times when y'all was, I don't know, I used to get spiritually attacked a lot. I didn't even know what that was until today. I didn't even know. I never even put 2 and 2 together to what that was. Like, why was I being spiritually attacked? I didn't understand it. I was only a little girl, I didn't know that, that sleep, what's it? The paralysis, what is it, spirit? What the fuck is it called? The sleep when you paralyzed and shit and you can't move and you're trying to breathe and you're trying to scream and you can't nothing coming out. Yeah, that's called the devil riding your back. Yeah. AKA spiritually attack. But But did you ever notice that when you start praying, like, Lord, please, you just said Jesus one time, he came right away, didn't he? I mean, I remember because that's what used to happen with me. He'll pop right up. Like, I would try to fight it off or fight it out, you know. And then when it got too crazy, I just call him. And that whole attack just go right on away. Because I was little. I couldn't defend myself. So God wanted me to get in the habit of asking him for help. Oh, but then now, you know, growing up, if you ask for help, you a punk. So a lot of people stop asking for help. In turn, they stop asking God for help. In turn, they started taking matters into their own hands, creating their own karma. Y'all not hearing what I'm saying here. Do you see how all of these things go hand in hand? Can you tell? All of these things go hand in hand. Ever since you was a little girl, little boy, whoever you are. So now, as an adult, because a lot of that not asking for help only built up what? They say, oh, it built up character, when in all actuality it was pride and ego. And what's pride and ego? We found out as adults is what? It's toxic. Oh, shit. They were the part of the brainwash energy, right? Like, you told me that this was going to do some good. Hence why I'm talking about these spiritual attacks as these people that come up against you here. Because they got promised a dream. I thought you said if we attack her that we was going to be able to... I sold my soul for this. Literally. They sold their soul. Because they was so sure that they could take you down. Huh. So if you ever wonder, why the hell they won't leave me alone? Bitch, they soul on the line. Sis, it's either you or them, goddammit. Hello? It's either me or you, bitch. It's either me or you. Please. Stop calling on your creator. That's what they want you to do. Stop asking him for help. God damn, just give up already. Like your mama did. Ooh. Like your daddy did. Ooh. Wow. Let's talk about it. See, everybody got tested. It's just some motherfuckers that failed. Bitch. So, you know what happened when mama and daddy failed? All right, devil, what you want me to do? How can I still live an okay life and just be out like all right, sell my kids? All right, cool. What I gotta do? All right, so they gonna be a what now? All right, cool. It's my job to make sure that I break their spirit like a fucking pit bull. Oh, okay. So I gotta break their spirit by abusing them sexually, mentally, physically. Okay, cool. And then what? So as they're doing this, they numbing the pain with cocaine, alcohol. Oh, y'all ain't know? That's why they was crackheads and alcoholics? Because what they signed up for, sisters and brothers, if you had to sign up for killing your own child, like, come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Because you done made so many fucked up mistakes in your life by taking things in your own hands, not paying attention. So that's what they literally did. But the currency for them to still live a cool life was fear. Put fear in your child. Abuse them. Pick one that you don't like. Make them turn against each other. Chaos, conflict. Break up the home. And they like, all right, so I can, all right. But all the while they was being tormented. Your parents. Whoever you was raised by. Because every day they had to live with, they was a sellout. They don't know God. God didn't favor them. They lived a bad life, becoming prostitutes. Anything to cause havoc. Anybody could get it. Some of them slept with their own mothers, husbands, and shit. Like it got real back in the day. Y'all don't even know the truth. But that's what that person was did. They sold they soul. So whatever entity that was in that person's body was all about influencing the negative, the hurt. Make them feel the pain. Oh, y'all not feeling me. Make them feel the pain, they said. Make them hurt. Everybody that come in your path, you better make them hurt. And they said, okay, I will. I remember it was a story, right? It was so crazy. I didn't even peep it till today. Once again, like God had, it was a story. My mama used to tell me when I was like 12, and that's when my spiritual attacks was heavy as fuck. Um, I was like 12. Well, I had moved with her when I was like 10 and a half. And that was when I was being tested. And my gut, my intuition was being tested. In my gut, I knew I was supposed to stay where I was at. But in my head, in my good ass heart, okay, I'll forgive you and I'll give you. I was on some dumb shit, okay? Making fucked up decisions. But God, that was what happened to me after that. That was a lesson. Like, you gonna listen now? You gonna listen now? Or are you gonna keep putting yourself in these positions because you're not like everybody else? So at a young age, you were supposed to realize that you wasn't like everybody else. And you were supposed to protect your heart. Right? So you making heart over head decisions. When you on your path, you done made head over heart decisions, okay? So now you don't think like you don't think with your heart, you think logically. When if I was a 10-year-old girl and I was thinking logically, because I was smarter than average bear, but I just kept that on the low and I knew a lot that was going on, but I never said anything because, yeah, people would look at you like, So I'm just like, oh my gosh. But when I made that decision, God, it just like, God was like, oh my God. Oh, all right, here we go. And I was like, I hope she ready. And they was like, yeah, I hope she ready too. Because it was like World War fucking two in my mind. Of as many spiritual attacks, that's when I done met all the hellhounds, the devils, the demons, everything, baby. Every single night the devil was riding my back, bitch. Every single day. I swear all of the cockroaches in the damn building came to meet a bitch. The first night I said, what the fuck is this? I never even known that it was that many cockroaches in one building. I should have known that something was going on. But hey, okay, like you don't even understand. I had accepted, right, an offer into the abyss, bitch. Like, I mean, before I was cool. It was all right. The first time I ever accepted the offer into the damn underworld. For real, I swear that's where I was at. I was being abused every day. It was horrible. But it taught me something valuable after I ran away, which was orchestrated by Big Mom. And how everything went down after that. So, um, my first runaway, I think I was like 12. I think I was 12. And I had ran away. I was or 11 or yeah, I was 12. I was living in South Philly if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And I used to sleep at on the benches at Penn's Landing for like a couple days. And then Richard Island Projects. I don't know if y'all know anything about that. I met a couple people along the way because a couple of us ran away. It was a couple girls, but one of them had asthma. So it was like, I don't know. After like something happened, right? Because we was just stealing food out the stores, and at that age, I was like 12. it was crazy because you would think like adults would be like, whatever. They would see us, on a park bench sleeping at night or whatever, and we was just having our best life, okay? But at the end of the day, it was just like, I think one of them got sick because she had asthma real bad. She needed her inhaler. So she had to go back home, and then when she went back home, you know what happened after that. Everybody named Mama came, right? Now, but we ain't have Amber Alert back then. Ain't nobody was ringing no alarms. It wasn't 1,000 cops looking for you, no. You showed back up, you showed up. And that was in the 90s, bitch. Like, that was the super early 90s, like you would think, right? No. No. But anyway, moving right along. um, it's crazy because back to the story. She would tell me the story, right? Let's talk because I skipped a couple steps, but I just wanted to talk about that. So she would tell me a story. It would be the same. She would always be intoxicated when she would tell me the story. But it always led to me getting my ass whooped. I don't know why. It'd be like 2 in the morning, always 3 in the morning. Energy. It would be the same story every time. But I knew when it was coming, I would be terrified when it was coming because I knew what was coming after. It'd be the same words, the sameness. Now I know that was a motherfucking entity that was attached. It got deep today in my meditation. It was an entity attached to her that was angry at me for something I did. The story was like, why did you do that to me? Energy. And I'm like, I didn't do that to you. But they knew who I was. Okay? That was the kicker. So by her being able, in her sadness or whatever she was going through, and I'm not blaming her for being sad or going through something, because I don't know what she went through before she had me. You feel me? So it was like, and the things in her trials and tribulations, because we all got trials and tribulations, so that's just a given. So, in her own battle. But the entity, it wasn't her that was beating on me, it was that entity. Because they was mad at me for something I did in a past life. And they was like, yeah, bitch, when you get here, I'm going to kick your ass. So you would think, right? Think about if you was ever in a situation like that. Was there some sort of reoccurring thing that happened? And it happened in the same order, in the same way. Right? If you think about it, if it was molestation, if it was whatever these things was, and you are on the spiritual path, and you are a leader, a speaker, whatever you do, right? Think about what had happened. Think about what had happened. And how you was being spiritually attacked that time. Because I didn't know what the hell a spiritual attack was. Like I said, I was a child. I don't know nothing about that. But today was the dings of the dings. So if you're ever wondering why these motherfuckers won't give up, because they just jump. I told you, like, when I was getting the channel, and like they just jump ship, like, from person to person to person. It's like the person's energy has to be low enough for them to attach itself to. Then now it's like groups of people that is being able to be influenced by these entities, right? So they don't even know that they're being influenced. They feel like that's their real feeling, but it's not. It's just somebody that done passed over them restless souls that's still angry. And they seeking revenge because of something you did in your past life. And here you are again. And they didn't get you. They got you last time. But this time they can't get you. They don't understand. I remember last lifetime we got this person out of here. Like, here they come back. Like, goddamn. Like, just imagine somebody having to hurt a person a million times and they keep coming back. It's like, oh my gosh, they came back again? To finish the mission, huh? All right, so what part we got to pick up on, man? Because this is, all right. All right, so back pass the buck to my grandchildren. All right. Now they children's children. Okay? That's how it go. So that generation to that generation to that generation, that curse can't be lifted. Why can't that curse be lifted? Because somebody is not making amends. That's why we tell you it's so important to forgive. So that restless soul can finally find peace. Hmm. So whether you talking to, if these was abusive parents, because remember where it started, baby. You got to go back then. Whether it happened then, make peace with that situation. But I know hard feelings. But you know what? Whatever I did to you, I'm sorry. Because your parent, your person, like, I don't know, like they would say some weird shit. Like my mom would say some weird shit to me that was just like, what? I'm gonna do what now? Like the one, I think she was her soul, the entity that was attached to her. I think I was their slave. Cause she would say stuff like, "You gonna be my slave for the rest of your life." Like when she was in that influence, when that influence was over her, right? So either I mean, I know whatever timeline they came from, right? I know now as an adult, I no longer like, oh my God, my mama did this. Nah, man, I don't even think like that because I have a deeper understanding. It is what it is. But like me knowing myself don't mean that she know herself. You understand what I'm talking about? So before you guys go off the bandwagon collective with the, what's the word? Finger pointing. Stop blaming. Stop the blame game. Oh, you did this to me. Why did this happen? It was you. That's still that sorrow energy, right? When you're in sorrow, you sad, you hurting, and pain. When you blame, that's cool. Forgive her. Forgive whatever entity that is that soul that don't like you. Because remember, we don't war against flesh. It's always the soul. It's deeper than that. And I think God has been inviting all of us for a very long time to look at things at a more deeper level, get deeper than just what's happening at the top, right? Because the entity, like with me, that's trying to slander, no entity is with me, but the entity that is slandering me all on YouTube is saying that I took their man. And it's been different women that has said this from different parts of the world. It's saying the same shit. So this is a disembodied energy that is still mad at me because she feels as though, he feels as though, whatever energy it is, right? They feel as though I stole something from them. But they're only picking up the soul recognition of who I may have been in the past life, not who I am right now today. Maybe in the past, like when I got to this point, right? I could have, I mean, just like when we gonna get back to Oshun. Let's talk about when Oshun and Shango, when everything boiled down to it, right? And he finally decided to settle down. He settled down with somebody that knew him very well, knew him inside out. And Oshun was his best friend. He would tell her about the other women that he was fucking with. So in their eyes, she stole him. He was like, no, she's just the better choice. Like, y'all not feeling me? So if you out here daughter Oshun, then you know what I'm talking about. You getting accused for the same shit. Being the better choice. You stole my destiny. You was just the better choice. And it ain't because you what's the word? Have a better, deeper understanding or none of that, right? Well, no, it could be that. But more so, the better choice be about why God picked you in the first place is because even though all these motherfuckers did all this, you was still there and you still ain't attacked them. Wow. People think that strength comes from being angry and violent. Strength comes from being able to have peace even after all the bullshit happened. That's where they say you the strongest motherfucker alive. Did y'all know that? Yeah. Because to be able to endure that type of pain, spiritual attacks, being abused sexually, mentally, physically, and everything else, because see, that's what they don't see, is why you are at the place you are. You'd have been beat, bruised, battered, locked up, tied up, broken, mistreated, starved half to death with like you had to go through it, bitch. I had some shit that grew in my head. I don't know if it was a fungus. I had to take, bitch. I done had some shit when I was fucked when I was littler. Some real shit happened to me. I done had like I would I had meningitis. I was alive after that. I was allergic to bees, got stung, almost died, still stayed alive. Like, bitch, you know how many times I almost died? You know how many times? How many times did you almost die and you survived? And I mean, I know I can think of a lot of mine, but I'm not going to go through every time. Because that's what makes a warrior. A real one that God want on his team. He need that type of energy. He like, shit. All right, cool. So she can't be she can't be swayed 333. Yes. She can't be swayed. They can't knock her down. They can't say, all right, cool. Yeah, all right. All right. Let me see her sheet. Let me look at her record real quick. All right. Yeah, when she was, yeah, she did okay, but cool. By the time she was this, she made a different choice. All right. So she was learning without knowing she was learning. See, this is how they rank it. So when you looking at what rank you at, it's like, how did you react to said person stealing your man? How did you react to the sexual abuse that was given to you by somebody? How do you react after the abuse from your parents? How did you react from not getting any love at all? Did you still had a heart to still love? That part. Did you still have the heart to still love? That's what people need to realize. 4444, as I said that. Because remember what I said from straight out the pussy. Y'all was getting poked and pried and beat. And a lot of motherfuckers said, fuck it, I give up. I'm on that dark shit now. I want revenge. If you never, ever, never said, I mean, you could have said it, but it never ever took the action. Motherfuckers actually took the action to get revenge for said bullshit that they felt like it was unfair. Then they get mad at you. See, but that's just that reoccurring cycle. Did y'all know that? That reoccurring cycle, life cycles. You know, every 10 years, or every 7 years to 10 years is a new cycle, right? Right? And it's like when the test is over, they look at your sheet. How much did she learn? How much did they grow? All right, then it's they got a bitch. If you not, doing your work, then you get kicked out of the academy. That's what happens. God said, okay, I can't be paying for this, and you not paying attention. You're wasting my time. God don't like to waste time because He said we ain't got that much fucking time. Every minute and second counts. So instead of going up against each other's, my sisters and brothers that are of the light, how about we work together? Like I said, I'm not all on that, black this, white that, orange that. Like, I'm not, I want to all work together. I don't give a fuck what nobody think. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Okay? I want this shit to work together. What color is your soul, bitch? That's all I give a fuck about. Like, I don't. Like, that's this, and then the white man, and then the black. Like, yes, you can see that, yeah. But I mean, I came from a different timeline. I'm not on that slave shit no more. Like, it's cool, it happened. I'm on a whole nother wave because that just keeps people stuck in diversity. But I guess that's their lesson. That's their lesson, not mine. Shit. Next. Because I already know that story. I ain't going back there. Maybe that's what I did last lifetime, bitch. And look what came to me this lifetime. So a whole slave master. Okay? A couple of them. Come on now. Because everybody that ever been in my life wanted to own a bitch. Oh, no, you belong to me. I own you. You eat, sleep, and shit when I say so. I mean, all my life, collective, from the group homes I've been in, the foster home. Listen, bitch, I didn't get a chance to tell. Like, what? What childhood? Not mine. I ain't have one. What the hell? And while motherfuckers was going to Chuck E. Cheese, I had to learn how to fend for self by picking up cans and going to fucking the place to get them melt down and selling them so we can eat. Like, what the fuck? I didn't know nothing about what y'all was talking about. And then you gonna get mad at me. Why you going top bitches? You crazy? You see what I just had to walk through? I literally walked through hell with gasoline draws on, collective. And a lot of us have. And we came out bumped, bruised, burnt, half the pieces and broken. And then it's like, all right, they tie you down and then you just got to build yourself back up. Huh. Build a new you. Like, what the fuck? After all this, they like, yeah, it's cool. You shell shot. Uh-huh. You know why? And then this is where it ties into the people that go to war. When motherfuckers go to war, they hear that they always hearing booms and body parts flying apart. Soon as they hear a car backfire, they ducking. So yeah, God expects you to have some sort of PTSD, but He don't expect you to let that shit overtake your life. He don't expect you to live in fear. Because you won already, sis. And or bro. So for those that is asking, why won't you just give up? It's impossible. I mean, we don't fold under pressure. Okay? It's like, bitch, we live through pressure. It's like, even when we be like, you know what, I'm tired of it. It's some sort of reserve, bro. Like, I swear to you. It's some sort of reserve inside me that give me an extra joke. Be like, fuck that. No, I'm not. I get mad. I'm not down for the count. I'm picking myself back up. You got me fucked up. That's where I go. They be like, oh my God, why you laugh all the time, bitch? I gotta laugh through the pain. Yeah, it's not like I'm exempt the pain. I just handle that shit differently nowadays. What's the point of me breaking down, sobbing, laying down, sleeping for days and crying when I need to figure out a fucking solution? Because I done learned long time ago, ain't nobody gonna do this shit but me. I don't know if y'all peeped that shit, but ain't nobody gonna drive this motherfucker but me. So let me get up. Bitch, you got shit to do. That was it. That was all. And that's where y'all need to be at. Bitch, get up. You got shit to do. Get up. Yeah, all right. Yeah, he broke your heart. Yeah, she did that. Yeah, well, woe is me. All right. Now, fuck all that. I'm going to need you to get your emotions, put them in a little baggie, right? Put them in a little baggie. Okay. Seal that shit up. Okay, get you a safe, sis, a real good one that you gonna remember the code. Put that shit in there. Save your heart, darling. I mean, you gonna need that bitch one day. Did you know that? So when you are more logical instead of overly emotional, you make better decisions. And I had to realize that because I be like, damn, I don't wanna make a mistake, bitch. Look around you. Did you make a mistake yet? You done making mistakes, bitch. Like, trust yourself. Oh shit, I can trust myself now? Yes, bitch, you good. Me and my higher self. That's the conversations we had. So it's like, oh shit. So I'm not gonna make the wrong. So I'm not tripping about the way I'm feeling. Exactly. Remember that time you had thought that you was just being maybe a little overly mean. You should have gave so and so a chance, and then boom. They brought you a tower. Remember that time? Bitch, look at it. Look. You gonna feel it in a different way when you know. I promise you that shit is so real. But they know that you're not perfect, so they know they set up little things so that you don't have that tower. See, now there's a trigger that y'all look at as so horrible. Oh, I got triggered. That triggered me. No, baby, that was your intuition going off, or like a fucking alarm. That trigger that pissed you off, that made you explode and walk out, block this motherfucker, throw away the key. Like, you know what? Fuck that shit. I'm done. Remember that trigger? That was just your intuition, like, room, bitch, room. Okay? Because that's what happened. That was just your engine rearing up, bitch, because you knew damn well for all them times you had forgot about it. All them times you didn't pay attention to that intuition. Now that bitch, you can't ignore her. She like, room, bitch. It's time to go. Okay? So don't get mad when somebody trigger you, man. That is just your intuition to let you know that, hey, you know what? Hey, this might not be, for me. Let me get the fuck up out of here. Bitch, let me get the fuck up out of here. This ain't for me. Like, I'm good. So don't look at it as a bad thing. But people in the lower vibration like, oh, you talking to me? Are you talking to me? Oh, so you coming at me like that, bitch? Like, you don't even know this bitch from a can of paint. You just talking. But you speaking their life and you talking directly to them. Are you talking to me? Then that's when they ego tip up, right? Like, think about it. And then by you triggering them, you just influence them to do some more dumb shit. Did you know that? For themselves, that brings them even further back. See, that's what the devil ain't tell them. They just thought they could do that to you. But no, by you healing your light, oh man, it triggers the fuck out of them. He's like, you know what, bitch, I'm gonna put your light out, you little fucking fairy, you little fucking butterfly, I can't stand you, you little glowworm. I can't stand your light up ass, bitch. I can't stand you. I gotta put an end to this shit. I'm tired of it. It's like a fucking and just think about your light, darling. It sound like a motherfucking big ass fly. Just bzzz, all up in somebody's ear all day, and they swatting that shit. That's what your light is doing to them. Just imagine that. I'm just trying to give y'all a visual. So by you being your authentic self, you standing in your power, you doing what you gotta do, right? They keep swatting because you irritating them. It's like, oh my God, get away from me. Right? Once y'all really look at it like that, because I think a lot of y'all be worried too much. It's always a simple solution to all this shit. Once y'all start looking at that shit like that, it hit different. You gonna see things different. It ain't gonna bother you as much that they so bothered by you. You start responding different to shit. Like, y'all notice ain't not one time. The first time I was just in amazement. Like, what the fuck? Who is that lady? I don't even know this person. You know, it was never happened to me before. And that's only because, and I realized that the only reason why that was happening is because I elevated. So I went to a higher level. So these were the entities that was at this level or near this level, or that had something to do with this bringing me back down to the other level, whatever. Quote unquote, put me in my place when I am the place. Right? They can't put somebody in their place when they are the place. Like, what the fuck? There's no other places to put them. Hello. But when you are elevating, growing, and healing, right, you expect certain things. So when you getting too close to your destiny, they come in full force. Like, I mean, y'all seen them, you know, throughout this year. This year here has been different from last year, okay, on YouTube. Way different. All right. But since I reached a certain height, it hit different for them. Because they like, oh my God, oh shit, she for real. She really about to fucking make it. She really about to reach her fucking height, yo. Like, what the fuck? All right, y'all, listen, we got to regroup. Figure this shit out, because what the fuck did she do? What happened? Like, how the fuck, first of all, who let her up from that shit? We took everything. Oh my fucking God, how did she survive that? Yo, bring me so-and-so. Bring me so-and-so that we put on her at that time that was supposed to destroy her forever. They brought so-and-so. Like, yo, bro, what the fuck happened, bro? I was trying. Like, I did all I could do. That's how the conversation go. I did all I can do, man. Like, bro, like, she lived with you. She was with you. Like, what the fuck? You said you could do it. I mean, I did. Nigga, like, what the fuck? No, you didn't, because this bitch is still alive. Like, don't take that out on me, they said. This the conversation that happens outside of y'all between the lower vibrational energies and the people that the person that sent them or made them do this, right, for their own soul, so they can keep their soul, right? So y'all not following me, y'all not hearing me. I'm telling secrets. It was like, well, shit, I told her, you know, I mean, I told her she was ugly. I told her she was fat. I told her she never was going to be nothing. The same shit her mama told her. That's what y'all told me to say. I did it. Because the object of the game is to reopen the wound where it all started. What happens when a wound heals and then be reopened again? I don't know if y'all noticed, but it leaves a lot of scar tissue, and it, you know, it could get really nastily infected. Yeah, Layla, I know. They can get infected real bad. So that's all they was doing, was trying to infect the old wounds, right? Yeah, to the point where you are no more. At the end of the day, when it didn't work, they had to think of something else. I'm talking about they thought of everything to the point where, like, all right, the death magic. Remember? That was the last one. Like, that was just like, yo, this bitch didn't die, man. What you mean he killed the wrong girl? I thought it was her. See, now that, because this really happened to somebody, I just know it. So this is a download that I got. Mistaken identity is real. Somebody thought they had got you. I'm hearing that murder for hire energy. Somebody thought they had got you and realized that it wasn't you. Too late though, right? It was too late. They had already did that. That's why some of these people about to go to jail. Because they done already told somebody that said their secret was safe with them. It wasn't. Hmm. So, motherfuckers, and what happened? In turn, I mean, the devil's still gonna get what he want. It was either you or them. It was literally either you or them. So the devil, after that, it was like, all right, bitch, like we not about to keep. You clearly can't do the job. We all right. All we wanted was the soul. So bitch, come on with us. Like no, just give me more time. Time was up when the wheel turned. Right, divine timing. I mean, it's a real thing. Because some of these people just like, I just one more shot. I can do it. Remember the card that keep coming out in a lot of the readings was autumn was their last chance. It's been autumn here. We're in autumn now. And well, the most important moon, all right, has happened, and it had to happen before Mercury retrograde. When now when Mercury retrograde come, we hitting winter. It's about to hit. It's about to hit different, right? We no more. We ain't gonna be in no autumn. It's gonna get a little different, right? The weather changing. That's in October. Excuse me, and we almost in October, bitch. We was already in autumn since August. Autumn, August. Hello, August, September was very important. This moon right here was their last chance. I think I said on one of the readings before, they was still out to get you because they never got you. And I've had a lot of reports that they went through some shit on this full moon. Some people really went through some things. Spiritually attacked. Some of them got in a couple car accidents. Almost got in a car accident. I read one person say they almost got in a car accident with their grandkids. So not only was they trying to kill off her generation, but the next. Huh. Like, you know how deep that gotta be for somebody? You know what I'm talking about? But now, like by the grace of God, you know, God always be like, no, you know, just give that up. It's like you reaching now. That powerful shift is happening. And a lot of people are not okay right now. Because they done ran out of options. So right now they throwing everything at you. Fake love offers, fake friends, frenemies, fucking everything they can think of to get you off your knocker, just to get you off track a little bit, like, so they can have a little bit of chance. But it's too late. That's what I just heard. And it's all because what we light workers, healers, earth angels, those that are working in the highest white light, all we trying to do is repair the veil. That's all we trying to do. That's it. Not trying because we successfully doing it. Let's talk about it. We successfully doing it. But it's making them weaker. That's why the attacks that are coming toward you guys are not as strong as they used to be, because they getting weak, y'all. They dying off. The fear that they gonna die is setting in because they're people that they looked up to done bit the bullet for fucking with you. It's like taking out the queen bee in a beehive. The whole hive fall apart. It's like the queen bee had got taken out. The king bee, whatever, they had got brought down. So they like, what do we do now? Group thinking. That's why that card group thinking come out, because they can't go to who they used to get their information from because they done left the building. Balance will be restored 222. They're mourning the loss of that leader. Now we the leaders. And those that follow us is next up. But they already up because they got people under them that's following them. See, it's a chain effect. Even if it's not a big whole crowd, they still got their family members. You got your kids looking up to you. That's important. Like, pay attention to that. Like, so, all right, boom, now I got to lead my kids down the right path, right? All right, bet, you put me in charge on this shit because I woke up, right? All right, now I got to teach my kids how to meditate, how to ground themselves, how to eat healthy, how to do this, how to do that. What was a lie? What isn't? Da-da-da-da-da. You got so much work to do. You got so much work to do in your own four walls. But that's what God intended for your life. But it's always that one person that look at somebody else's that's leading the masses like, I want that life. No, you don't, baby. You probably wouldn't be able to make it up here. No, you don't. You just think you do. You just see what the scenery is. Oh, wow, that's a nice house. Oh, she drive a nice car. Oh, my gosh, she got some money. Oh, my goodness. Oh, you see all of that. You don't see that you got to fight for your life every single fucking day. You ain't see that part. See, because we know how to handle that pain. Because it's like, you always in a good mood. You always laughing. You always... That's because we know how to transmute that bullshit. Like, you don't want that. Trust me. Because if you did, the life that you would have lived from day one birth until now, it would have been the whole different ride for you. I don't know. God knows if you was going to make it or not. He ain't want to put you in that position. He like, nah, I'm not going to do that to you. I'm going to let you enjoy your what you got going on right now. Yeah, you got your babies. You don't think I want to be teaching my babies how to do some meditation and grounding? I can't even see them. You know how many gifts you got, sis? You better be thankful. Be thankful for them gifts. To roll over, be able to pick your sons and daughters up and kiss them and hug them and hold them and tell them you love them. See, your struggle different. My struggle different from y'all's. No, I love what I do. Every single day. It ain't not one person that can break my soul. More my spirit. I love what I do. I love clicking on this motherfucking camera just talking about cool shit, talking about real shit, talking about facts, talking about fiction. I like talking about all that shit with y'all. Like, y'all are truly blessed. And y'all don't even dig it. The blessings you have is some things that other people they can't have. So be thankful, please. That's the moral of this whole fucking story, because you be surprised. I see people sleep on the streets every day. As I sleep under my Egyptian cotton covers. You think I won't be thankful? I'm grateful to the bitch, because that was me before. On the street. Before I even got here. Remember? I was homeless more than once in my lifetime. Most recent was 2018. But now I'm here now. So of course, I'm going to keep my nose clean. I done learned them lessons already. Of, oh God, I need a relationship. Oh, we gonna live together, baby. I love you. Oh my gosh. Yes, we can do, like, bitch, wait a minute. Let me see some credentials here. Now I'm looking over my glasses. I'm checking all dots and I's, crossing T's. Cause I be damn. The things I know now, like, I'm glad of the things that I know now. So I'm not lonely. I'm not sad. I'm not weary. I'm not none of that shit. Cause I don't look at it as a loss no more. I used to. Don't get me wrong. I'm like, oh my God, I lost this and that. Nah, my babies, they gonna be good, and they blessing others. So I ain't tripping no matter what. Then to sit there and break down why that shit happened. I already had that epiphany. We talk about that on another day, and it's like, fuck. This shit was orchestrated for real, for real. But it was all a part of the plan, the grand scheme of things, not something small. I posted something on Facebook, and it was like, what is it called? Drake's what is it called? What the fuck is that song? It's called Catch Up. Thank you. And that one part in that song was so real, but he ain't wanna, like, that one part when he straight said, "What is what he say is worth more? What he say is worth something being humble? Is humble be worth more than being aware, or some shit like he said?" But a lot of people have eaten a lot of humble pie. This is what I got from that. They ate a lot of humble pie, so they afraid to speak up. People that are aware, we speak up. That's why when you speak up, somebody, she just need to humble herself. That means stifle yourself. Shut up. I don't want to hear the truth. That's what they mean when they say that. So it's not worth being humble, y'all. Being aware is way better because you are alive. Yes. You get to speak out. Speaking your truth is a real thing. Long as you're speaking real truth, that can influence others to learn the truth. It's a trickle down effect because they speaking out lies, they speaking out spells, they speaking out incantations to confuse motherfuckers. Ain't they doing that? All day you see some bullshit. Meanwhile, in the background, motherfuckers trying to text people because they got money. They doing this, they doing that. And they don't want you to pay attention to that. They don't want you to see that, what they doing in the background. So they throw some bullshit ass cover story. Oh, 18-year-old so-and-so and this person got murdered and we trying to find the body. So the whole world like, oh my God, everybody, let's tune in to find out this girl, where she's at. We don't even know who the fuck she is. But everybody, I don't know. I'm just so invested. That is a spell. Wake up. Why are you so concerned about that child's life and not your own children? Somebody mentioned, and that's a real thing. Somebody mentioned that person, and I'm like, who? They like, yeah, you heard about so and so. Who that? I don't know that story. When that happened? For real, that's crazy. Then I'm scrolling on my Facebook, and it's choppers, and that's a 3,000 people watching the news feed, and where is so and so, and we're trying to like, where's the fuck Waldo, bitch? Where's your child? What are they hiding right now from you that they got y'all looking at this shit so heavy? Pay attention, family. Pay attention. Pay attention. Because that's like when when we was littler, they would throw Michael Jackson touched another boy booty. Meanwhile, every man in the Catholic Church was touching little boy booties, but they ain't say shit about that until later. Like, come on, man, don't listen. Hey, sex sells and so does nonsense. But every single time something was going on in the world, they would throw a story like that up. It's the same thing. History just repeating itself with different people. So I'll advise you guys to wonder why the fuck the whole world is going underwater right now. Did y'all know that? Amy, let them know. Did you know that? There's a lot of things with motherfuckers drowning and shit in different places. Half the certain areas is almost on the verge of being... Did you know? No, y'all ain't know, because they not talking about that. They not broadcasting that part. No, they not going to tell you that. They're not going to broadcast that. That'll cause some sort of fear or hysteria. They rather you be sad, because right now the currency is grief. Did y'all know that? Think of how your people is trying to attack you. They not trying to scare you. They want to break your heart. They want to take something from you to hurt you. So right now we are the currency the devil is looking for. They need grief. They need sadness. So meanwhile, here we are, earth angels lifting people up. And then as soon as they walk out their door, they meet a Karen. And she bring their ass right back down. Damn. Like, did you ever peep that? Like, soon as you having a good day, here come your boss. Like, yeah, Sophie didn't come in, so you gonna have to stay another 4 hours. Be like, but I gotta go get my kids. Well, I don't know. Then they already, boom, they put you in a position like, lose my jobs, lose my kids, lose my job, lose my kids. But if I ain't got no job, I can't pay for the kids. What kind of decision is that to make, y'all? Is that fair? Is that fair? That ain't fair. That ain't fair, man. That ain't fair. Hey, you don't get this shot, you can't eat here. What are we, slaves now? What the fuck just happened? Like, where did we turn the block? I thought, what happened to freedom of speech that everybody had? Oh, well, we dummying that down, bro. We ain't doing freedom of speech like we used to no more. What? Nobody get they free, we not free men no more. Like, what now? But in all actuality, y'all was never free. But we ain't gonna talk about that right now. Because that corporation you log into on a daily basis, they said they owe you. Own you, excuse me. Yeah. At the top of your checks. It don't say your name. It say somebody else's name. I learned a lot of things in this mission. A lot of these things I learned passes through. I don't think y'all seen the thumbnail. Pay attention to that thumbnail. I posted it for a reason. People that come into your life, when it's a lesson to be learned, a teacher will show up. Once that lesson is learned, the teacher disappears. Y'all be so busy like, where did my teacher go? That was my twin flame. Well, a soulmate is the only one that can actually get you to learn some new shit. Did you know that? And then when that soulmate go away, you so distraught. No, baby, the lesson was learned. They had to go. Like, I pay attention. Everything that I go through, I look at the lesson, what I was supposed to learn in every person I met. Everything. I don't look at it as, oh, they did me so fucked up. That's why I'm not, that's why if a motherfucker come back around, unless it's just like, okay, no. That was too much. That was way too bad. I'm always like willing to forgive the person because I already know what, I'm supposed to be doing. Like, once again, I know who I am. So I forgive, but I don't forget. And if it's something I can't forgive, I don't allow it back around my energy. Right? But I'm smart enough to know what's for me. That's what everybody's job is being smart enough to know what's for you. Stop allowing these motherfuckers dictate your life. No matter who it is, your mama, daddy, aunt, uncle, cousin, unlearn whatever the fuck they was talking about. That's the bullshit. It is. But if it's a lesson that somebody you trying to learn here, it's going to come back around, but in another form from another person. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, and it's like, it's crazy because when I first had my awakening, somebody said that to me. And I'm like, what? All right. I'm like, yeah, we clearly are free. Then I met somebody else. They said it. I said, well, y'all sure? Like, let me sit back and think about it. And it's like, wow. Oh, so that's why I had to have my own business. Oh, because it's mine. So when I leave here, because, when my payments come through, it just, yeah, it's like, bitch, you got to handle that. You got to break that down, bitch. If you're going to pay some taxes, you're going to have to break it down to a tax advisor, bitch, because we ain't got nothing to do with that. I swear to gosh. When you're a business owner, it's a different vibe. You got to pay. They can't, like, when somebody owns you, they take your taxes out. But when you own the business, it's like, all right, what I got to pay? So they looking at, all right, well, now it's a thing. I remember last year I was getting my taxes done. It was a negotiation out this bitch. I said, well, look, I'm not listen. All right, so what else can I do with that? All right, cool. All right, well, I'm not paying that because listen, I didn't know that you could do different things. It's a different vibe. You know what I'm saying? In truth, like pretty much. Like it's a different vibe. Like to when somebody you happy as fuck, you gotta see when tax time come around, motherfuckers be happy as shit that income tax coming through. Like, yeah, bitch, I'm got to get these taxes. I'm about to claim this person. I'm gonna claim that, and I'm gonna claim, bitch. If I could claim Layla, I would, but bitch, that ain't gonna work. But no, now a business owner is like, fuck kind of new tax they about to throw at us this year, man. What the fuck, man? What they want now? What? How did that increase to what? 4%. For what? That's the conversation. Okay? All my business owners know what I'm talking about right now. We don't get a refund, bitch. No. While y'all happy as shit with y'all refunds, bitch, we paying that. I think we the reason why y'all motherfuckers get that. You know what? Let me think about that. Now, that's another thing I'm going to write down and think about. Because I don't get no fucking refund. Okay? I don't get not one refund. Shit. I think I got one refund. My whole, what's it? How many refunds I got in my lifetime? Like, I'm just, shit. But it's all good. And when you in a different tax bracket, you find certain shit out. You're like, what? So I gotta pay for that too, just because I got what? Because I made this much this year. That's crazy. Yo, this shit be bananas, fam. But that's what you gotta get used to. That's what you gotta do now. Your life changed when God put you in different positions. So you got different kind of problems. Not saying that it's a problem for me because I know how to save. A bitch ain't out here just spending and shit. Like I'm not a thank God. I think thank God for that. I have no desire for certain shit motherfuckers be wanting. Like, yeah, I want that new Bentley. I need that new Mozzie. I need to buy all these clothes and no bitch, as long as I'm comfortable, I'm cool. Like, bitch, I ain't trying to buy a whole bunch of jewelries and getting butt injections and this and no, wait. I'm cool. I'm cool. Only thing I did was get my teeth fixed. That was it. That shit costs too fucking much. You know that. Then they want you to do other shit. Like, y'all remember what was it? What month was that? I was in the dentist's office for like every week, bitch. And I'm still trying to talk to you motherfuckers. And I mean, that's just so I can crack my crabs because. Okay. That was it. Thanks, love. Like, that was it. I ain't go out there and splurge and do all this extra shit. I did healthy shit for myself. Shit that was going to benefit me forever. You know? That's all I did. It's some fucking cat. Like, bitch, I don't even know. Like, first of all, did y'all know? Did you motherfuckers know one cavity? I ain't gonna tell you. How much y'all think a cavity to be filled? How much y'all think that costs? Bitch. I said, you know what, y'all? This is highway robbery right here because this shouldn't even cost that fucking much. For a goddamn cavity? Like, for real? No, fam. It's 11 motherfucking. I'm chilling. I ain't saying nothing. The bitch wanted me to get a root canal. Bitch. Told some, yeah, so when we get the cap, we got to put the cap on. We got to do the root canal first. Bitch, what? The what now? Excuse me. That's when they lost me, sis. That's when they lost me. I said, you can't just pull the motherfucker out? No. It's cheaper to pull them out. Did y'all know that? Okay, Black Diamond, ding, 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 bitch. She done told it. Yes, sis. Bitch, and I had, you know how many cavities I had on my 4 teeth? Like, bitch. Every tooth I had in my mouth had a motherfucking cavity. Okay? Every tooth. I say, God, I got one on that. You sure that's a cavity? That's just no, that's a piece of black pepper. That's the oregano. Okay? Meanwhile, everybody up in that bitch with their Medicaids and smiling and shit. But I seen how they treat them, so I was like, wow. You know? So I was like, I ain't gonna go to that dentist. I'm gonna just go to another one that ain't gonna treat me like that. Child. But shit is real out here. Okay? See, no, I'm cool. I don't want to go to the college students. I'm cool. I'm cool. I don't want that. Just my mouth we talking about. Like, my top lip, this for the one tooth, my top lip was swollen like a motherfucker for like 4 weeks. I just had a big ass top lip. After that first day of feeling. Bitch, like, I was mad, okay? But I wasn't, like I said, you don't go out here when you get to a certain level just doing dumb shit, just wasting your money. That's dumb as shit. I'm never gonna be that kind of person because I already know what it was like to not have. So I don't have a mindset of, oh, I need all of this, all that glitter shit. I don't have that mindset. So that was a blessing. Thank God for that, you know. But lessons, man. You supposed to learn this shit. Yeah, I hate the dentist too, child. Like, I'm not fucking with it. Like, bitch, I said I'll be back. Like, what I gotta do? All right, like, bitch, this shit hurt. Like, I'm not about to. I hate going to that fucking dentist. I can't stand that shit, man. That's one place I don't like to go. The motherfucking dentist. And do everything else. Not the dentist. I can't stand him. But my ass like crabs and, you know, all my life I've been cracking walnuts with my teeth and shit. Like, fucking my shit up, not knowing, you know. And God was like, why is you doing it? You got this far with your crooked smile, bitch. Why is you playing? Like, when you going to just accept you for you, bitch? And I was like, but Lord, you know, I want to be the one, you know, they be smiling from ear to ear in the pictures. They be like, you can, bitch. You always smiling. You ain't never know, ain't nobody say nothing now. Like, why the hell is you worried about that shit? I'm like, I don't know. He's like, stop wasting your fucking money if I slap you. I'm like, all right. Let me go over here. Thank you, Lord. I love you. Thank you. I bet you still beautiful inside and out. Love yourself. Love yours. Okay? Ain't no such thing as a life that's better than yours. You know that? Y'all heard that song, J. Cole? Look it up. Just love yours. That shit real. That's where I'm at with it in life. It's like, fuck it. Wait, no. I'm not doing it. I'm not about to kill myself in the gym. I'm about to do that. Everything I do is for health reasons. That's it. I ain't trying to be America's next top model. Nope. Nope, because the man that's destined to love me, he gonna love everything about me. Everything. I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. Mm-hmm. That song too. Yeah, I ain't tripping, man. Y'all better not be tripping either. I don't be just talk. I ain't just talking just to be talking, y'all. I'm dead ass. Like I need y'all to love yourselves better than y'all be doing that shit. 'Cause you be y'all these men, these women, these men, and everything that done happened to y'all got people thinking like, damn, I wasn't good enough. Yes, you was. They just didn't see your worth because you didn't see it. It's the energy. That shit real. So you gotta see your worth first. You gotta see your worth first. Somebody gonna let you right how you are. They gonna be gentle with you. They gonna be honest with you. They not gonna try to hurt you. Yes, I'm not talking about being taken care of to the. All right, I'm not gonna answer that. Anyway, uh, not using my energy for that. But yeah, like zoo shit like that. Mhm. It's okay. It's okay. Everybody had to come to terms with that. Even men. Some men wouldn't even admit that. If they had to come to terms with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's my yeah. That song too. But I was talking about the other one. I don't know if it was called Love Yours or whatever. But that's real. I mean, that shit real, man. But I know y'all gonna have it. Y'all gonna get it together. Y'all gonna realize that the shit ain't happening to you, it's happening for you because every lesson and every hardship you go through, you actually learn something. It make you stronger. It make you whatever you got going on more powerful. Make you more of a force to be reckoned with. Remember, because everybody that's looking up to you, they gotta look up to attack you. They not looking down to attack you because you're above them. Remember that. When they attacking you, how you gonna attack somebody that's all the way up there? You all the way down there. You swinging and shit, and you missing it's air, nothing but air. You like you all right down there? You all right? Need some juice? You look tired. Look at it like that. Stop looking at things the other way. That's how they want y'all to see it. Look at the higher way. Because you reached a certain level in your life when it came to loving yourself. And that's beautiful. Y'all deserve to be happy. You do. So don't let nobody tell you that you don't. Just because they're not happy about themselves, that don't mean that you don't gotta be. Yeah. How many water signs we got in the chat right now? All right, I want to see something. Straight water signs. I need my water signs to rep y'all sign right now. Hey, we got Scorps in the jet. All right. She all about that death and rebirth. I like that. That's your strong suit. Okay, Cancer. Okay. Okay, is that Pisces? I think that's Cancer though. I don't know, child. Got like 2 water signs in this bitch. That's it. Yup. I just want to see something. We got Cancers here. I seen the Scorpio. Okay. All right, Pisces probably not gonna say nothing. You know they like to hide all the time. Oh shit. Yes. No, I said water signs. That's it. And I'm trying to see something because every sign has like a superpower, and I want to know, do y'all know y'all's? I'm just saying, I'm being honest. I know how Pisces is. It's probably Pisces right now. Like, oh shit, they calling us out. They trying to hide behind the trees and shit. They see us. Everybody, don't, shh, shh, don't let them see us. We here, but we not here. Oh, we got one bold one. I love it. Like, fuck that. I'm here. Fuck that. Pisces in a building. We in here. That's what she's saying. But y'all do know because they the moon, right? Oh my goodness. So Cancers definitely have the ability maybe to overcome obstacles that be put in their way because they got the chariot energy. They able to be triumphant and in the upright, right? Yes. That's why Cancers would be like the Knight of Cups energy. Like that's Cancer energy. Knight of Cups, right? Or is that by yeah? Because we got the moon for Pisces, right? So Cancers would be always fresh and like going out and hanging out and you guys like I guess new shit, right? I'm hearing adaptability, so y'all got a cool adaptability to certain things. Like you guys can probably adapt to certain shit that other people's probably can't, right? So that's dope with the Cancers. That could be a superpower, y'all. We already know Scorpios is all about rebirth and shit. So transformation, they constantly changing. So it's like shit. Okay. So it's like they always having a rebirth, like every other week and shit. Like you having another yeah, I had me another rebirth. Yeah, I just had a download. I had an epiphany of what I was supposed to be doing. That was about it. You know. The Pisces always hide some shit. So I'm just saying, like, that's the truth about Scorpios. Like, but also Scorpio would be the King of Cups, right? And the King of Cups energy, he's strategic. He's well thought out. He plans things. He don't just do anything out of emotion, because the King of Cups, he is emotionally balanced, like very intuitive. He's emotionally balanced. You know, so Scorpios, you got you in the upright, because everybody ain't in the upright. Every Scorpio ain't in the upright. Okay, because in the reverse, you delusional than a motherfucker. Okay, like, but we not gonna talk about it. But for real though, like when you really think about like y'all strong suits, like but then it's also what deacon of water sign are you? First, second, or third? Then that will be you getting to know even more in depth about how that astrological sign affects your day to day life, right? Like me, y'all know me, I got Libra like in 6 places in my chart. But my rising is Libra, my sun is Libra, my moon is Scorpio, my Venus is Libra. So my son I would be born under being the third deacon of Libra. So I'm very strategic. I'm smart as shit. I'm already in that King of Swords energy. So I think a lot. Y'all already know that. That's why I'm on here talking to y'all asses now. Okay, for about almost 2 hours. I don't know how long I've been on here. Right? But I also look good doing that shit. You know what I'm talking about? And then, and then, right? Because I put up a post inside our group, you know, because it's Libra season. I put a post up for the Libras. You know what I'm talking about? But I know that Lika and the Libra and the third deacon is like, which would be like the strong suit of all of the Libras because of how we are. And we have a lot of different hidden talents. And if you have like your rising, because the rising is, they're optimistic, they just go getters, they can't be fucking stopped. The rising first deacons and Libras, y'all just be everywhere, and you can charm the pants or the anything off of anybody, you know. But you would have to know who's it, what's it, and how's it. You would have to put it in perspective for self. I mean, I ain't no, astrologer as far as me knowing the cosmos and where the things line up in your birth chart and all. Like, bitch, I don't know that. Don't ask me, all right? Shit. Like, I'm learning this shit like y'all learning that shit. Okay? Like, but I'm a sponge. That's one thing, right? I'm a sponge. Like, I know, like, motherfuckers see my 11th house, be like, oh, that's why she like that. I get it. I see why. All right, that makes sense. I think when they stop struggling with the idea of why come she's so good at what she do, or how come she's in the position she's in. Like, do you know this was written already. Like, I was born hermit out this bitch. Like, I ain't asked to be this motherfucker. You talking about? I ain't know that I was this person. I ain't say, yeah, you know what? This is what I'm gonna pick. Yep. Like, we picking out a closet or picking what we want to do. We don't get to pick this shit. You was already it before you even knew you was it. So that soul searching, finding yourself, knowing who you is important, man, because you know how you tick. You know how you tick. Some of y'all find out the truth about y'all birth chart. Some of that shit be a lie just to confuse your opponents. Like, all right, like booby trap. So all of my Egyptian pharaohs and gods and goddesses here that reincarnated to do some cool shit, and they got their whole birth chart booby trap. So now if somebody try to defense, it'll backfire and it'll do this instead of what they thought it would do. So the things that they intended to hurt you with, because that was in your birth chart. All right, cool, this gonna hurt her. But it was like hieroglyphics. They didn't read the fine print because they was reading it from left to right when they should have been reading it from right to left. Then they wouldn't have did that shit. They were like, oh, okay, well, never mind. Oh, I can't. All right. Well, shit. What's that? Okay, never mind. Just hang this up. All right. They wouldn't even sacrifice themselves, but that was another hidden truth of the devil. You know, he's like confusion. It's his game, and manipulation is his gain. Okay, that's what he do. It is what it is. Meanwhile, I be cracking up, probably rolling up, cracking up, fuck up, like, look at this, man. Yeah, they didn't even read it right. They ain't read the fine print before they signed that contract. That was crazy. But people have been being able to be tricked for many, many years, many centuries, lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. Shit get real out here in these streets. Learn as much as you can. Please. That's important. Mm-hmm. Learn as much as you can. But always remember the guidance. Most of the shit I know did not come from nobody but my spirit guides. The phone call comes from within the house, which would be within yourself. So go soul search, dig out some cool shit, cause you be surprised. Like today, I was just having an epiphany back to back to back to back to back. It was just like, wow, okay, cool, wow, oh wow, that's crazy for real. You sure? Like, oh, all right, like really get to know who you are. That shit dope, man. Dope. It's dope. But yeah, y'all. I hope you guys enjoy your beautiful, gorgeous evening. I know we in the morning time already, ain't we? Yeah, it's 12:44 like a motherfucker. Ciao. We just been over here talking shit, chopping the shit. Yeah, y'all was I had how many dates? Y'all was all my dates tonight. And this was just a communication one, you know what I'm saying? We just be talking. Sorry. But no, yeah. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night though. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Shit. Thank you for all the generous donations. You guys are fucking amazing. I appreciate you guys. Oh, you guys are sweet. Yeah, it is Libra season. We are going to have awesome Libra season, y'all. I see you guys tomorrow. Have an awesome night.